In this video, we are going to see the nomenclature of heterocyclic compounds. As we all know, heterocyclic compounds are known by their common names. Over the years, these have been so popular that it is difficult to replace them by systematic names. Even then, IUPAC rules have been adopted for naming heterocyclic compounds, and in this video we will see how to name the heterocyclic compounds containing one or two same or different heterocyclic heteroatoms. They may be monocyclic heterocyclic compounds. So when we see the nomenclature of the heterocyclic compounds, first we will see the heteroatom in the ring. If ring is monocyclic and an heteroatom is there, so if a heteroatom is there, it will be given the prefix like if oxygen is there, then oxa will be the prefix. When sulfur is there, then thia will be the prefix. When nitrogen is there, aza will be prefix. So you can see the name of pyrrole, which is in IUPAC known as azole. So we can see that when nitrogen is there, aza is the prefix and ol is the suffix, which is indicative of the ring. How many members are there in the ring? Second point is that if the heteroatoms are more than one, but they are same, then we have to use di or tri as per the situation. If two oxygen atoms are there, then you will use the prefix dioxa. If three nitrogen atoms are there, then you will use triaza. As you can see in the imidazole, two nitrogen atoms are there, so IUPAC name would be 1,3-diazole. 1,3-diazole, because the position of two nitrogen atoms are on 1 and 3. Then we can see the heterocyclic compounds when two different heteroatoms are there. So then this kind of situation is there, then we have to decide which heteroatom will be given priority. It is decided by the group in the periodic table. Suppose in a heterocyclic compound, nitrogen and oxygen heteroatoms are there, then oxygen is of 16th group and nitrogen is of 15th group. So oxygen will be given priority. So when we write its name, we will write oxazole. Oxa will be written first, then aza, then ol, that is for 5-membered ring. So oxazole. So you can see that oxygen is preferred over nitrogen. But sometimes situation is there when both the heteroatoms in a ring are of same group. Then what you will do? Then we will see the atomic number. The atom with lower atomic number will be given priority. Suppose oxygen and sulfur both are present in a heterocyclic compound, then you know that both of these elements S and O, sulfur and oxygen, are of same group, that is 16th. But the atomic number of oxygen is lower, that is 8, and for sulfur it is 16. So the prefix would be oxathia, because oxygen will be preferred over sulfur. So the priority order is like this: oxygen, is on top priority, then sulfur, then nitrogen, then phosphorus, then silicon, etc. Now when the uh, ring members are different, suppose 5-membered ring is there or it is 6-membered ring, then how it will be named? When the number of members in the ring are 5, you will use all, OL, and if the number of members are 6 in a ring, you will use IN. So as we have already seen, azole, pyrrole, so the azole is for nitrogen containing 5-membered ring. So likewise thiol, azine is for pyridine. The ring is 6-membered and 6-membered ring containing nitrogen, that's why aza word is there, aza prefix is there, and IN, and last में, in the last we will write E. So if we have seen that if the number of members in a ring are 5, then all suffix will be there, or the main part will have the word OL, and 6 members are there, then IN will be there. Now if the ring may be saturated or unsaturated, it will be shown by a prefix. If a 6-membered ring is there, then two situations may be there, nitrogen may be absent or nitrogen may be present. Similarly, 5-membered ring may be there, nitrogen may present or nitrogen may absent. So let us see when a 6-membered ring is there and nitrogen is present. When nitrogen is present, it may be unsaturated or saturated. If the ring is unsaturated, then IN suffix will be there, INE, and if this ring is saturated, then it would be INIDINE, inidine. So 6-membered ring containing nitrogen, whose common name is pyridine, but in IUPAC it will be azine, AZINE. So we can easily judge that whether the ring is unsaturated or saturated. In a pyridine ring, if the saturation is there, then it is piperidine. So we will name it in IUPAC as azainidine, azinidine, AZINIDINE, azinidine. So if the ring is unsaturated, then INE will be there, and if it is saturated, then INIDINE, inidine will be there. Now the second situation, the ring is 6-membered but nitrogen is absent. Two situations are again there, unsaturated ring or saturated ring. If it is unsaturated ring, then IN will be there, and if it is saturated, then N, like saturated hydrocarbons, it is ANE. So if in a 6-membered ring, oxygen is there and unsaturation is there, then it is oxine, OXIN, and if it is saturated ring, then oxane, oxygen containing 6-membered ring, saturated ring is named as oxane. Now we'll see the names of 5-membered ring. If a ring is 5-membered and nitrogen is present, then again two situations will be there, unsaturated and saturated. If it is unsaturated, then OLE, all word will be used, and if it is saturated, then olidine will be used. So diazole, 1,3-diazole, which is imidazole, commonly named as imidazole, is 1,3-diazole, because two nitrogens are on 1 and 3 position. If oxygen and nitrogens are there and the ring is saturated, then oxazolidine, oxa will be written first, oxygen will be written first, then aza word will be there. This will be oxazolidine, and the common name is tetrahydroxyzole. So olidine is the suffix if the ring is saturated and it is 5-membered containing nitrogen. And if nitrogen is absent, then again two situations are there, unsaturated or saturated. If it is unsaturated, then OLE word will be there, like when nitrogen was present. Similarly, here OLE word will be used. Say for example, thiol, sulfur containing 5-membered ring, whose common name is thiophene. And as you know, tetrahydrofuran, which is a saturated 5-membered nitrogen, not having nitrogen but oxygen is there, so it is tetrahydrofuran, common name, but the IUPAC name will be oxalane, because OLAN, olane will be the word used as suffix, so oxalane. So in this manner we can name the heterocyclic compounds. Sometimes if the saturation is there or unsaturation is there, can be designated by prefix or by using prefix like dihydro, tetrahydro. If two bonds are saturated by 2H2, then it is tetrahydro. If one pi bond is saturated, then it is dihydro. If all the hydrogens, all the pi bonds are saturated, then it is perhydro. So these are the words dihydro, tetrahydro, perhydro used as prefix. If one heteroatom is there in a ring, then this heteroatom will be given number 1. If the heteroatoms are more than 1, then heteroatom will be given minimum numbers. Their total should be, their sum should be low, and the number 1 will be given to the atom which is of higher priority in the priority series, which we have seen. Suppose oxygen and sulfur are there, then oxygen will be given priority. So number 1 will be given to oxygen, and the sulfur will be given the second or third, whichever is the position. So in case of pyrrole, it is azole, furan it is oxole, thiophene it is thiol, pyridine it is azine, and in all these compounds nitrogen is given number 1. Imidazole, there are 2 nitrogen atoms on 1 and 3, so 1,3-diazole. Pyrazole, the nitrogens are on 1 and 2 positions, so it is 1,2-diazole. Oxazole, oxygen is on first position, so oxygen and nitrogen are on 1 and 3. Nitrogen is given third position. Similarly, thiazole is containing sulfur and nitrogen. Sulfur will be given number 1 and nitrogen is at third position, so 1,3-thiazole. Pyridazine, nitrogens are on first and second position, so it is 1,2-diazine. Similarly, if nitrogen is on third position, then it is 1,3-diazine, commonly known as pyrimidine. If the nitrogens are on 1 and 4th position in a 6-membered ring, it is 1,4-diazine, and the common name is pyrazine. So in this manner we can name the heterocyclic compounds. Sometimes benzene ring is fused with heterocyclic compounds like indole. A benzene ring is fused with pyrrole, so it is benzopyrrole or benzazole. If quinoline is there, that means pyridine ring is fused with benzene ring, so it is called as benzopyridine, 2,3 or alpha beta benzopyridine, or 1-benzazyne. Benzazyne is the name of this compound, quinoline. Isoquinoline, in isoquinoline nitrogen is on second position, and the IUPAC name is 3,4-benzopyridine or 2-benzazyne. So it's a very simple way of naming heterocyclic compounds. So by seeing this video, you can easily understand the nomenclature of heterocyclic compounds.